Okay, what an introduction. Today, my talk is about becoming a boss. And I feel like when you hear the word boss, you got two reactions to it. You've got, ooh, I want to be the boss. And then you got the other side who's like, I don't want to be the boss. That's way too much responsibility. And you know, for a long time, I was on the other side. I didn't think I could be a boss, and but here I am today. So I learned 5 pillars that I wanted to share with y'all. First pillar is to self-reflect. Before you get started, you have to really focus and see what you're all about. You got to ask yourself some tough questions. I guess they're basic. We've got, what's your business? What's it going to look like in 5 years? Why did you start this? You should know all this. But you know, for a long time, I didn't know. I just thought it was something I could put off. Those are tough. It's honestly like, you know when you're filling out your Instagram bio, you're like, how do I describe myself? Emoji. I started in 2010, and at the time, my YouTube channel was something that sparked joy, if you will. Marie Kondo. Yeah, I was in community college. I got rejected from all my dream schools. UC Berkeley. This is my circumstance. I was living in my parents' house, I was working at a smoothie shop, and YouTube was the place where I could be myself. I had a creative outlet, and I had no idea that it would be what it is today. And all I knew is that I wanted to continue it, and I wanted to be consistent. So, things got pretty serious in 2013. There I am at my first fashion week, got Stephanie there, you know, we're walking down. But yeah, 2013 was pretty serious for me because that was when I graduated college. I had to think about where I was going with my YouTube channel. My YouTube suddenly became my source of income for like 3 years, and I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna make this hobby into a livelihood. I had a manager / attorney, I had an agent, and I had a bunch of people asking me like, where are you going with this? What is your 5-year plan? And so I was like, I should have done this before. But that's when I had to crack down and I had to self-reflect and answer these tough questions. And now, you know, I know my channel mission. It's to make people feel more connected. It's to make people feel less alone when they're watching. And as an Asian American, I want you to see me as an example that you can thrive in this industry as well. And then, when my clothing line came into the picture, Eggy, I knew exactly what I wanted. Because I had done the hard work, I was like, yup. I want it to be a reflection of my personal style. I want it to be for the consumer that doesn't want to be labeled in one box. And because I had reflected, I had a real good foundation of what I could build on top of it. So, self-reflect, first step. Pillar number 2, manage your mind. Your brain is the biggest asset you have, but it can also be your weakest link. I feel like managing your mind can determine your success as an entrepreneur, but it also determines every aspect of your life. So you should probably figure that out, guys. So, as a double Virgo, so I was born in September, so I'm a Virgo, but my rising is also a Virgo, so it's a lot, guys. So I just always have like this deep urgency to plan ahead, and I feel like it's really helped me in my career because I'm on top of it, and I fear the unknown, and so I always plan ahead. I want to make things easier for my future self. I'm always looking out for my future self because I'm just so concerned. But the thing is, like, you know, you look at my feed, you look at my YouTube videos, and you're like, wow, her life is so effortless. It's so spontaneous. No, I plan. I plan a lot for it to look like that. Because every day, we're overwhelmed with so many decisions. You know, when you wake up every morning, like, you have this limited amount of brain juice. Science. And so, you know, you've got like your basic decisions like, what am I gonna wear today? What am I gonna eat today? Who am I gonna see today? You know, those are like basic, but they are draining this like limited amount of brain juice you've got. But then you had your professional decisions like, how am I gonna respond to this email? how do I see this difficult coworker? What am I gonna film today? You know, like all these things, those take up more brain power. And the thing is, you know, like after a long day, you know, when it gets to dinner time, you're like on Postmates and you're like, I don't even know what I wanna eat right now. Like, I'm just